This afternoon, we learned that we have Oregon's first case of the COVID-19 coronavirus.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is really happening.
Before the pandemic, Adelante really focuses on upstream efforts. At some point, that dam broke. There's just a flood of need.
With the pandemic, all the businesses were closed, and now they were thinking, how am I going to be providing to my family the support that they need?
Not only are we a school, but we're also childcare. During this pandemic, parents are still working.
How are people gonna pay rent? How are people going to eat? We have to respond to what's happening now.
With Joaquin, when he came in, he was screaming, having a very hard time transition from home. But later on, we noticed that he came in smiling.
He became familiar with it. It was with those developmental milestones questionnaires that they're actually the ones that said, hey, I've noticed that he's a little bit behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, mira Joaquin.
I remember that it was March 17, and they told us at school that we are going to close. The only thing that I know how to do it with preschoolers is play, cutting paper, writing, painting, how I'm going to express them, that I love them, that I care about them, eye to eye, how. It was hard, very hard for me.
He needs consistency and he needs a set schedule. And I remember when everything was shut down, I was scared. I was like, well, what am I gonna do? Like, this was the main thing that he looked forward to, and that just broke everything.
Antes trabajaba en las pizcas, en los files en el campo de la uva. A mí me entró la curiosidad y las ganas de tener una panadería desde el 2011. Y tenía 2 trabajos para poderlo juntar.
We started working with Lucia, opened their bakery like 2 years ago, and everything was good, Her business took off, and she was very popular here in Forest Grove.
Y ya después vi que la gente empezó a entrar y entrar y entrar, y estaba yo tan feliz, estaba contenta.
Everybody was talking about this new bakery called La Panadera.
Pero desgraciadamente se vino esto de la pandemia y mi negocio decayó. Así se fue para abajo de un día para otro. Cerré la panadería porque no había clientela. Llegó el momento en que tuve que cerrar 2 meses porque me pasaron cosas tremendas. No quiero seguir con esto porque cuando pierdes un ser humano, sientes que no te importa nada. Pero de tanto estar recordando las pláticas que tenía yo con mi compañero, ese fue el motivo de que yo dije, tengo que seguir luchando. Porque fue un sueño que teníamos los dos. Entonces yo no puedo dejar que se caiga.
Siempre me ha gustado ayudar todo el tiempo.
We first met Gloria through the produce prescription program. When I first met her, she was kind of in the background, fairly shy.
Me interesaba era saber y aprender cómo servir a la comunidad.
Promotore in English, usually the term is community health worker.
Promotores help to navigate the system for people who's needing help.
I mean, there's so many fears around asking for help as an immigrant. That's the problem. Part of what we do too is facilitating a group of promotores.
Everyone is learning from each other and working as a team.
Me hace sentir como familia porque se rodea uno conoce uno muchas personas.
Child's development doesn't stop just because a pandemic happens. This is the most critical time in a child's growth and development.
Oh, it was great. We were going back to a normal life in a way. It truly helped him developmentally.
It was day by day. Sterilized, to ceiling to floor, everything, all the toys.
When you're in the moment, you don't even think about it. You're in action and you just do it. And that's what it was like.
My son loves hats. Aaron, which is his teacher, would wear hats just like the ones that Joaquin would wear, especially the sombreros.
And then everybody make their own hat. So they're getting ready for Joaquin. So Joaquin wasn't in the classroom yet. So all the children are preparing to receive Joaquin. So at that moment when Joaquin integrates himself wearing a hat, all the little ones are working on hat, talking about hat, wearing hats. So little Joaquin coming into the classroom like a fish in a pool.
And I told this to my mom too, is that with Adelante Mujeres, they actually advocate for my son. They actually truly care, and you can tell. The doctor was like, how did you pick up on all these cues and signs for him to be brought up this early? Because not that many parents do that. I'm like, my daycare, the teachers are the ones that are telling me how he is. I decided to pursue nursing. Adelante Mujeres was like, we're working around your school schedule so we don't interfere with that. I'm truly blessed that they are a part of my life right now.
Right now, promotores are helping families to register to get the vaccine.
Ya sé cómo acercarme a las personas, ya sé cómo hablarles, qué decirles.
I think she's found more confidence in herself. She understands that it takes more than an organization to really make bigger change, and that she's part of that.
Porque cuando yo sé algo o alguna información que va a beneficiar a mi comunidad, me siento bien, soy una líder.
Ahí estábamos, día y noche. Ahí estábamos trabajando mucho.
We were in constant communication with Lucia. We helped her to apply to city grants, Washington County grants, rent support.
Yo he recibido mucho apoyo de Adelante Mujeres y pues me han ayudado a sobrellevarla. Gracias a Dios le doy porque va subiendo.
Seeing Lucia business thriving today, it made me feel very proud of her. In good and in bad moments, we're gonna be, always with her. She's a great leader.
De que de la panadera ya tengo 2 discípulos, dijeran. Son personas, como digo, son soñadores. Tengo 2 muchachos de cuando llegó conmigo tenía 19 años y ahorita ya es panadero.
We learned that we are fragile and we had to be united in order to be strong.
Está difícil en este país y si uno puede contribuir a que esas personas se sientan mejor, Eso es algo que no tiene precio.
Con Adelante Mujeres, ellos te indican el camino indicado. Ahora sí que ya depende de uno.